Welcome to another episode of the Ramen Box. Fuck, no, it's not the Ramen Box. We're not doing. Come on. Welcome to the second episode of the Ramen Week. My name's Redacted, and no, week. Welcome to the second episode of the Ramen Week. Welcome to the second episode of the Ramen Week. My name's Redacted, and here with me I have a Simply Asia Soy Ginger Noodle Bowl. Now, if you can think all the way back to... Welcome to episode 2 of the Ramen Week. My name's Redacted, and here with me I have a Simply Asia Soy Ginger Noodle Bowl. Now, if you can remember back all the way to episode 3 I reviewed 2 other Simply Asia Noodle Bowls. They were pretty okay, but here with me is a flavor that we didn't end up reviewing on the show. This is soy ginger. Now, soy ginger is nothing too special. It's probably just going to be your standard ramen, but a little sweeter than usual. There's not really much to say here since I'm only talking about one ramen, so let's go down to the kitchen and cook this thing. Welcome to episode 2 of the Ramen Week. My name's Redacted, and here with me I have a Simply Asia Soy Ginger Noodle Bowl. Now, if you can remember back all the way to episode 3 I reviewed 2 other Simply Asia Noodle Bowls. They were pretty okay, but here with me is a flavor that we didn't end up reviewing on the show. This is soy ginger. Now, soy ginger is nothing too special. It's probably just going to be your standard ramen, but a little sweeter than usual. There's not really much to say here since I'm only talking about one ramen, so let's go down to the kitchen and cook this thing. So I went ahead and took the liberty of removing this from the cartridge because I'm sure you've seen me do that 100 times by now. And as usual, the first step is to remove the lid and unpackage everything. And with the last Simply Asia, the noodles were in the package, just like this one, so I'll go ahead and cut that open. So here's the noodles, outside of the packaging that they came in, nothing too special. And the next instruction is to pour the vegetables and then the sauce over the noodles. Alright. So the amount of water we need to add here is 2 tablespoons, and lucky for me, I have a tablespoon right here. There's 1. And there's 2. And now, before we microwave this one, we need to cover it with its lid. Now we can bring it back there and cook it for 90 seconds. So now that it's out of the microwave, the final step before we stir is to add the garniture. And the garniture appears to be sesame seeds. And now we can stir this bad boy and eat up. I just want to say it smells fantastic. The soy sauce smell is really what's touching me here. I don't smell a whole lot of ginger, but I don't think you can smell ginger. I don't actually know. But of course, smell isn't everything. It's pretty good. What really sticks out to me here is the soy ginger blend. Ginger and soy are both their own individual flavors, and you can both notice them as such. But soy ginger, I haven't really had a combo like this. And let me just say, I really enjoy it. I'll come back to you guys when I've had more. But right now, this is great. So this video is going to be a bit shorter than most, even for a Rogue Ramen Random. That's because there's not a whole lot of noodles to deal with here, so doing a midway segment would be kind of redundant. but I tried to stop as best I could. There's a few bites of ramen left in the bowl, as you can probably see, but I'm essentially going to say I'm done with it and I'm finalizing my opinion. It's good. It's good. It's a good sweet flavor. The texture of the noodles is great. The sauce is pretty evenly distributed. Didn't sink too far down because of the bowl shape. But there's not a whole lot else I can say here, so let's chug some milk and move to the final verdict. So after a shorter than usual video, it's time to rate this soy ginger ramen that we just had, and I want to say that this was a very good ramen. I enjoyed this ramen a good amount. Okay, come on. This was a good ramen. I really like this ramen. Again, as I've said so many times before, ramen can be carried by spice, and when you don't have spice, you have to actually make a good tasting flavor. And let me tell you, this soy ginger ramen, it's a good tasting flavor. I'd recommend this one to anybody who isn't looking for spicy ramen and just kind of wants to cool down. This ramen is a great ramen. I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10. And as you can tell by this background, no cats, so goodbye.